What's up guys? Today's challenge is all about QM, quadrupedal movement. I'm going to show you some of my favorite variations and patterns. So here we go, let's do it. We'll start with one that everyone has done before. Maybe it's been a long time since you were a baby. We're going to do a hand and knee crawl. This is a great way to just warm up into this, get your wrists mobilized, and just start to get the pattern for this. So we're going to be doing a hand and knee crawl. For this, sitting up on all fours, you're going to be keeping one side together and one side apart. So from here, taking those steps with your limbs together, keeping your head up, keeping your back flat, moving your hand and your knee at the same time. From there, we'll move into the same thing, but on your hands and toes, like this. So same exact movement, just lift those knees up. Focus on, again, keeping your back flat, keeping this movement linear with your knees, not flaring your hips out like that. Take it slow. It's the best way to make sure you're doing it correctly. Next we'll move into one called ground kongs. It's just your Kong vault, but on the ground. This one is fantastic for your mobility in your hips and your ankles, as well as your wrists and stuff like that. So for this, you're starting down crouched nice and low. You're gonna reach out with your hands and then bring your knees in between your arms as far as you can. If you're not able to, it might look like this. That's fine for now. You're just gonna work on getting those knees inside your elbows. So start off slow and take pretty short movements, and then as you get more and more comfortable with this, or if you have some experience, you can make these longer, even to the point of like diving into it. But regardless, start off nice and slow and easy for your first lap. All right, next, my favorite way to work in some lateral hip mobilizations, and that is side QM. For this, you'll start in that same position, down here nice and low. Reach your hands out to the side. What you're trying to do is transfer your weight from your feet to your hands, and then hop your feet over to the next one and continue like that. Now we're going to really ramp up that hip mobility by reaching your leg. So from the same position here, that starting point, instead of hopping your feet together, you're going to jump them over, land the back foot, and then extend the front foot. Get as much reach out here as you can. Stay low with your hips. And continue. From the same starting point now, we're gonna up the complexity a little bit, do some rotating side QMs, once again, focusing on some hip mobility. This one's gonna be more on the lateral part of your hips as opposed to the inside. The way this works is reaching out, same way you would start, but now you're gonna take your trailing leg and you're gonna bring it around and cross like this. From here, you're gonna unwind and twist, get to the same position over here on the other side. Take the other leg now, unwind. All right, next, more active mobilization focus. This one more down your posterior chain and your hamstrings. You're basically gonna start in a down dog position from yoga, and then you're just going to try to walk your hands and feet forward, turn around, and come on back like this. Focus on locking those knees out. If you need to keep your heels off the ground, that's okay. Take it slow and feel that stretch down the back of your legs. Next, we're gonna combine that straight leg posture from the last one with our sideways QM. So feet together, you're gonna reach your hands out and you're gonna place your weight on your arms as you kind of swing your legs over. Once again, those knees locked. If you need to reach your hands out in front a little bit more to take some of that stretch out of your hamstrings and posterior chain, if it feels like that's too much for you, you can do that. But really try to keep those legs locked and straight. That's the whole idea with this. All right, next, a variation on a really classic quadrupedal movement style, and that's the crab walk. So for this, you're going to set up in this position here, but we're going to bring your hips up nice and high into this tabletop position like this. Now, the angle of your hands can change depending on your wrist mobility, how comfortable you are with your wrist in certain positions. So feel free to switch that up as much as you want. Focus on keeping those hips high as you move forward down and backwards on the way back. All right, and I've got one last challenge for you today. This one will go back to either our hand and knee version of our forward crawl or the hand and foot, depending on your level of comfort. What you're gonna do is find some sort of object. I've got a cardboard box here, but you can use whatever you want. Maybe a potted plant or a fish bowl if you're super brave. But what you're gonna do is balance it on your back, and you're gonna try to keep it balanced as you walk down and come back like so. So there you go. Those are some of my favorite fundamental QM variations. Again, there are so many. We'll go over some more of them in some upcoming videos. For this challenge, for this workout, do these as many times as you feel like you have energy for. If you find one that works particularly well, it feels really good, or feels really challenging, do that one a few more times. You can do this, you know, anywhere between 5 minutes of crawling to 30 minutes or more. So there you go. Hope you enjoy this one. Don't kill your fish or your plants. I was just joking. And hope you're staying healthy. I'll see you tomorrow.